But we have to also talk in terms of seasoned power.
Yes.
And I use that as a backdrop because, Kim Gardner was elected as the first black and a female at the same time to that powerful position. And she pushed social justice reform.
Yes.
But because of her forward positions of making some social justice changes for her office, then she came under serious attack, especially when she went after the former governor, who many was priming for running for president of the United States, Eric Greitens, which led to him, having to resign.
Yes.
And the tremendous attack that she came under, especially calling into question some of the policing powers unfairly toward our community, and created this exclusionary list of police officers that she wasn't going to take evidence from. And look at what's happening to one of the sisters named Marilyn Mosby, because there's been a number of black women who have been elected as prosecuting attorneys across this country, and the kind of attack that she has come under. And she was one of the sisters that came. I was so proud that day when about 6 or 7 prosecuting attorneys,
all females,
black females, came to support Kim Gardner. And many of them are now under attack, including Marilyn Mosby.
We're going to take a quick break, guys, and come back, so don't go anywhere. Sister supporting sisters on the Freeman Bosley Jr. show. And, guys, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to our special guests that came in this morning, Brother Zaki Beruti, Sister Coffee Wright. We thank you for joining us on this morning. And we're going to get right back into where we're sisters supporting sisters with
Marilyn Mosby.
And so, to my understanding, she drew down her retirement, and somehow they have looped that into that she's facing 40 years.
She's facing 40 years. It's a doggone shame. I want to say something stronger, but I won't, because
we don't want Cuddy to have to work hard today.
Right.
It's a doggone shame.
Woo! Save it for the new Real STL News, where we keep it real, the after party.
And this sister was similar to Kim Gardner. She had led the effort to charge those officers who was involved with the death of Freddie Gray. Yes. She also went after rogue police officers, a number of them, and she, like Kim Gardner, was able to exonerate about 12 wrongfully convicted black men who were serving long prison times. That's in Baltimore, Maryland. And there's an effort, including I just saw Al Sharpton on his show, that they're calling upon leaders and pastors to appeal to the president, Joe Biden, to pardon her.
Yes.
Once she has been sentenced. And so everybody who's talking about voting for...
So they got the conviction. They got the conviction.
They got the conviction, right.
And this sister's going through so much. And again, I want
to re-emphasize, she's one of the sisters of the about 7 or 8 that came here to St. Louis. For sister power, supporting Kim Gardner. And now she's under attack. Just as the sister in Georgia now is coming under attack, Fannie Willis. There was another sister out of Virginia who was removed from office. So we got to understand, people. The struggle is still real. Right. And let me just say this so I won't be forgetting. If you don't belong to an organization that speaks truth to power and have a track record, shame on you. The shame of the lack of progress in our community is that too many people give a rah-rah to those who are on the forefront.
Yes.
I get a lot of people that come up to me, right on, Zaki. But damn it,
keep doing what you're doing, Zaki. Keep doing what you're doing, Coffee. They don't understand. We don't get paid to do this. We volunteering our time.
Yes.
We ain't even receive grants or any of that. It's, sometimes people may donate buying a newspaper or something that helps, just maybe help the organization to buy more newspapers, but we don't get paid for this. It is your duty. It's your responsibility.
And as she was saying, also I failed to mention we do have a newspaper, quarterly newspaper, which is called the African News World. And as Coffee said, we don't get grants and what have you, but we need people power.
Yes.
And the shame of it is many organizations, not just our organization, do not have the kind of membership that can truly make a difference. I cited some of the things that we have done, but what if we had
144,000. That's the number.
That's
144,000. We challenging y'all.
But I also say this because I believe in the power of coalition. You can have an organization here and an organization here, and each organization maybe have 100, 200, maybe 50, maybe a couple of 300, 400, whatever. But when you come together as a coalition, you'll get your 144,000.
Well, I'm glad you made mention because as an organization, we are part of a couple of coalitions. I'm proud to say that we're part of, and I'm one of the co-chairs of the Community Justice Coalition that came into existence in support of Kim Gardner.
Absolutely.
We also are part of a national grassroots coalition, which is called the Black is Back Coalition, which the chairperson of that group is a brother named Omali Yesateli, who's with the African People's Socialist Party, who just came under attack last year by the FBI, and he has been indicted, and his trial is coming up in September. On some frivolous charges as I see it. And again, that's why it's just so important that people power come into play, because without the people,
and this ain't just a black thing, family.
The
coalition these coalitions that he mentioned, we definitely have, there's white people. I mean, I'm a part of both of those organizations, UAPO as well as the Community Justice Coalition, but also the Green Party, Don and Barb, and that's a powerful. Most of the stuff that the Green Party is fighting for normally is stuff that's happening that's affecting us, the black people in the urban areas, especially all this environmental stuff with the lead and everything.
Yes.
We have a lot of white people. Our organization is not about black people. It's about treating people right. If you are like-minded, if you believe that we need to be treated fair, fighting any type of wrongdoings, anything that's against people, which it keeps falling on the black and brown people for the most part, but things happen to white people as well.
And also,
like the affirmative action and the diversity, equity, and inclusion bills that they're trying to put out, and removing funding from people that even decide to teach anything about diversity, equity, inclusion. These are the issues that we're fighting. Like when our brothers and sisters go to jail and then they come back home from the penitentiary and then they can get their voting rights back, but they don't understand that. These are the issues that we must fight. You know what I'm saying? We have to come together.
We have to. It's about doing the right thing. You don't have to join UAPO, like he said. Get your own organization, but let's be part of one coalition.
Yes,
and that we'll have the strength in numbers when we do that.
And anybody who may be interested, you could go to our website, which is www.uapo.org. That's www.uapo.org. Or you can give us a call at area code 314-833-4151. That's area code 314-833-4151. So again, we just urge, and as an organization, our vision is a membership of 144,000, that we feel that with that number we can make a significant change, not only in the national arena of politics and issues facing us, but also international.
And speaking of, now I'll tell you what, I am asking for donations. I have for the Missing Person Task Force. Ain't no secret. I cannot hold it down any longer, family. I'm telling you, I need some donations. My website is coffeewright.org. Simple as that. Coffeewright.org.
Spell that right. WRIGHT.
Absolutely. Coffee like the beverage. COFFEE. WRIGHT.org. And we do need donations and we need manpower. People come from all over. And like I said, the majority of people showing up is the same black people that's been showing up. And I appreciate y'all. But then the other people are white people coming from all over parts of Missouri. Never seen before in my life, but they show up and they show out. God bless y'all, and I thank you.
Yeah, and because you're working on a building. You have a building that
I have a building. I work like a Hebrew slave.
Yeah.
And
doing most of
all
the work
this money
yourself.
we got in St. Louis. I tried to get a grant, family. Ain't couldn't get a quarter. I can't get a $5 loan for a pack of cigarettes, and I don't even smoke. So that's good collateral, right?
Listen, I want to say here, Senator Angela Walton Mosley is having a mental health awareness town hall on May 21st at West Side Baptist Church, 2677 Dunn Road. West Side Baptist Church, 2677 Dunn Road, 63136. Co-sponsor is former Rep. Rochelle Walton Gray. Former Rep. Rochelle Walton Gray and Senator Angela Walton Mosley are hosting a mental health awareness town hall. Guys, this is Mental Health Awareness Month. You having any issues, any concerns?
Woo.
I mean, people, we came out of the pandemic. People are depressed.
Yes.
We have a lot of people that are experiencing job loss. We have crime in the community.
Yeah.
Suicide.
You know, when I listened to that sister, Marilyn Mosby, give her interview, she said, I'm going through a divorce after being married to my husband 25 years. You know, these people have come and attacked me from every angle that they could attack me from. You know, and then there's the conviction, and I'm facing up to 40 years. And my daughter walked in the room and she said, Mama, I just don't want Daddy to have to go through what you went through in these past 2 years. We don't know what people are fighting.
Right.
Absolutely. You know, and that's a situation in our community that we don't really deal with it forthrightly.
Yes.
But there are a lot of mental illness that's in the community. And I go back historically when Ronald Reagan was president, he closed down a lot of institutions that dealt with providing mental health for people.
Yes.
And that's part of the kind of crime that exists in our community because we got people that need help.
Yes.
But they don't have the wherewithal to seek that kind of help, and a lot of the services are not being provided.
Yes.
So I would encourage everyone to come out to that town hall meeting.
Go out to that town hall. And if you need assistance, guys, there is Brother Calvin Spinks, Spinks. He has the Wounded Warrior Foundation, a Wounded Warrior program through his organization, Quantum Consultant. There's also Candace Cox with Chaos Kids. You want to reach out to her. There's Dr. Marty Casey with Ungun Institute. There's also Brother Quentin Chambers. We will have him on the show. I don't have Quentin's name of his business, but he will be on our show in the next week or two to give you some information on how to help you with drug addiction. And he has a process where he goes into the ear and simply can help you with your drug withdrawals in a matter of seconds, in a matter of minutes. And so, and forgive me for not having his name, but Quentin Chambers. Guys, take care of your health. And if you see your loved one is going through, don't be afraid to say, hey, let me get you some help. They're not going to always go willingly, right? But I think about my baby girl, Spirit Butler, you understand, who was being bullied at school. If you see something, say something.
Absolutely.
And we're going to end on that note, guys. You know, you've been listening to the Freeman Bosley Jr. Show. Keep it on lock.
And quit playing.
Quit playing.
Oh!